This morning I never get to do my walk, I did a live this morning, but I did have to go out and things. So I'm gonna do a little walk this evening. And as usual, when I do my walk, I take that opportunity to speak to my people and to those that would pay attention to what I'm saying. No matter what ethnicity you might be, because the things that I say, it's to the beneficiary of all race, kindred, and tongues. It doesn't matter what's your nationality or your identity. You see, when I speak as a unified force, not just as one that want to see the destruction of mankind, as one that would love to see the destruction of a race or a people. It's not anything like that. I would like to see us live up to a righteous standard to make humanity feel welcome no matter where you may go, and to make human beings feel as if they are part of the human race, even if you are from a different ethnicity. It's not to put down one people and put up oneself to be the super or the one that is above all. Because at the end of the day, we all have one life. We all, if we get cut, we bleed. And the inside, the organs are the same. Even though the heart might be different, because the content and the intent of the heart can be different, because a lot of people, due to them upbringing, may be want to think different, whether to think that you're a superior or an inferior. But we are here as one people. I would love to talk to most of the fathers, the young men, who really believe that you should just get children all over the place and don't father them, Don't take the time to father them and just to leave them to society, you know, to get to a place that we can really be proud fathers, not just a sperm donor, but that man can understand. Thank you for the blessing. Thank you. You said that? Chuppies, chuppies. Thank you for the blessing. I may do a wrong pronunciation, but thank you for the blessing, and a blessing to you and your family also. You know what I mean? Mean that it is time for the men to step up to the plate and be men. We're tired. We see so many black men, being locked away in captivity. We have to change the mindset. I know that the system is rough out there in many of the communities and neighborhood who out there want to see the black man be locked away in jail and in prison, and so many unnecessary killing, that taking the life of each other and crippling up each other. All over the globe, it seems like black men take out their frustration and them wrath and them anger, upon each other. And we have to bring this thing to a halt and realize that it is for the betterment of our people and the betterment of our race and the betterment of our ethnicity, universal across the globe. We want to set a better precedent so that, children can come out and come inherit. Make sure double check if I lock my key inside my car. We double check and make sure we can live up to a standard where, our children can be proud, proud of us as men. You understand? Because to be a man, you don't have to have 10 baby mother. You understand? And just to prove a point, you can have 10 baby mother and have 10 children that you never take care of, or more than 10 children that you never take care of, and to father your children. I don't know what it is to have a child that, I have to go to prison and look for my child, But as a father, how would I feel to know that, you have your children and the man have all 3, 4 brother in prison. You understand? One man and one woman children, or sometimes one man have children with different men, and them end up on the wrong side of the law. You understand? To me, I don't know how I could have taken something like that. Because I would like to know that I have children that grew up to be productive members of society, where from them young, you can sit with them and you can talk to them. You understand? Because I'm try to give us a narrative for me don't understand. We say, like, woman can be father and mother. You understand? A man go on like say them can be mother. The man can be no mother. You understand? I don't believe in those crap. That as a man, I go say, oh, I want to be mother and father for my child, our children. You understand? Because I cannot be a mother. You understand? I have to be a father, and a father is supposed to instruct. A father is supposed to play a fatherly role in the life of their children. Understand? And a mother got their role. Because no matter how a man feels him can turn mother and father, you can't give a child, you can't breastfeed a child. You understand? You could have said you're a mother from now till the morning. You understand? You cannot breastfeed a child. Understand? Even if you get a false breast and put on, you still can't get the milk and the nutrients that the child. You cannot give birth to a child. So mother got their role, father got their role. Understand? And we see we are trying to bring in a society to say, man can be mother, a woman can be father, and nothing further from the truth, because even nature itself teaches you that cannot be done. You know what I mean? You can say it. You know what I mean? And word mouth make you say the thing. You understand? A man makes songs so him can fly. Can him grow feathers and wing and fly? Unless him get a plane and get an engine and attach to some kind of mechanism to him. But as a human being itself, you just can't fly. So we can't say anything. You understand? But in the reality of things, that cannot happen in a real life. So in the real life, you understand? Don't matter if I take it upon myself and say, I want to be a mother. Cannot be a mother. That's totally impossible. I cannot give birth. Totally impossible. Because nature itself teaches that a man cannot give birth. Because God did not make it so that a man give birth. You understand? When the woman give breastfeed, you understand? There's a bond between the child and the mother. develop, not only for nutrients, for the child growth and development. It is necessary for breastfeed. You know what I mean? In, um, in other parts of the world, a woman breastfeed them child at just about anyway. In America, if it's a breastfeed a child, it come like a crime. Cause people act as like if a woman a breastfeed, people are running and come and say, "Wow, that's breast! Wow!" Other place in the world, people breastfeed them children, and when them there, and people walk and pass, and it's nothing. It's like a normal. It's just a normal routine, for a woman to breastfeed, whether in public, or anywhere them there. You understand? Some place now I make it want to look like it's a crime. You know what I mean? Like so if a woman breastfeed a child, a man will come and have over there and just a breast. Wow! At first I'm seeing a breast, which is furthest from the truth. You understand? Because what? That bring a bond between a mother and a child. You understand? You know what I mean? There are certain time the child fussy and a cry. And as a father, you could take the child and you shake the child and you hold the child and you rub the child and you sing to the child and the child still fussy. And as the mother take the child and put the child on the breast, the child just like, I know that, wow, there's something different, you know what I mean? It's a different sensation, there's a different feeling. So there are things that a mother does, and there are things that a father does. You understand? But both have their role to play in the growth and development of their children. You understand? And I am one that gonna advocate for family structure and family growth and development. You understand? I believe that the father have a role to play in the home, and the mother have a role to play in the home. That's my belief, and I don't care who want to go against it. I don't care what a person want to say, whether good or bad against it. I know what I believe. I was brought up with a woman and a man, understand, in the home. And I brought up my children with a woman and a man in the home. So all the women will claim that they're independent and a man is not necessary in the home, and all these madness that we see coming on now, and people start to develop and run away with this kind of narrative to say that they want to play a mother and father role in a child life. It's not possible. You understand? It's not possible for a woman to be a father. It's impossible. I play the role of a father. And it is impossible for a man. Yes, you might can cook a meal for your children, but still not a mother. You're not the mother. You might can sort them clothes out and put it in a washing machine and wash it. You know what I mean? But still, you're not the mother. You know what I mean? Because there are certain nurturing that God made each person to play them different role within the home. And we see nowadays, people, especially young people, don't even understand. That's why you got so many young people sleeping with so many different amount of people. One, some people use that as a economic way of life, you know what I mean, to provide food and clothes and nourishment because them feel like there's no other way out. You understand? some people feel like that's the only way out for surviving. Mothers, because they never brought up with a mother and a father, many of them, they don't know how to teach them children to become husband and to become wives. You understand? Because there's no father in the home to teach the young men how to become a husband. You understand? And a father. And there is no family structure to teach the young woman how to become a wife and a mother. Understand? And these are things that you need to see as an example. Many times you need to see it as an example for you to follow. And sometimes if you don't see it as an example, sometimes you have to go out and decide that this is what I want to create for myself. You understand? One have to decide the type of life that they want, the type of home that they would like, because it is attainable. It is attainable if you have the right person in life and you decided that, listen, this is what I would like to work on or work for. You understand? People think that you cannot have a career and have a wife and become a wife. You can't have a career and become a mother. Some people think that. Some people think you can't have a career and be a husband. Depends on the type of career you want. Understand? And yes, you can be a father and be a husband. We hear of all different type of different kind of nuclear family where I don't see in which way it is benefited to the growth and development of a family structure. I don't see all these open nuclear family things that they push in the narrative have. Where does it help? You understand? I don't see it. You know, maybe I'm too old-fashioned. You understand? But I still believe that a man and a woman, should raise their children together. You know what I mean? I believe that. And even if you and the original father can't get along, I don't think that you should have 10 different men coming in the house or 10 different women coming in the house, you know what I mean, to bring in front and parade in front of children. You understand? I believe that the development and the growth for a healthy family structure, you understand, it needs a healthy relationship, you understand, to display before children that they can see, you understand, so that they have something as a guideline to say, well, I see this display, before me, you understand. It's not every family you have where the man and the woman, cursing out each other and fighting each other, you understand? And the children have, a bitter example to follow. Although many want to say, oh, those type of family, doesn't exist anymore. Yes, they do exist. And they exist right here in America. And they exist in every ethnicity. You understand? You have people who still believe in old-fashioned raising of children, where a man and a woman decided that we created these children together and we're going to raise our children together. We still have that. You know what I mean? Humanity is not gone, so far gone. Yes, although you have many who don't want that to happen. Understand? You have many that believe that you should have a lot of children, grew up without parents, you know what I mean? Whether being locked away or whatever way they want to do to keep the family apart. Because you have people who their lifelong mission is to destroy a certain ethnicity of people. Some people, they wake up in the morning, that's what they think about. They go to bed at night, that's the last thing they think about. How to destroy other human being. You understand? You have people, that's their mission and purpose. You understand? While you have another man, a man like me who believes that every single human being have a right to live and to be free. You understand? Don't care about your ethnicity, your color. You understand? Too many have this inferiority complex, and too many have this superiority complex. And then you have one set who think that they are superior to everybody else. And you have another set who think that they are inferior to everybody else. Well, my philosophy is I'm not inferior to no man. And I'm not gonna tell no man that I'm superior to them. And no man can bring them things and think to me and say them superior to me, because he can't work with me. Because I've never seen a man or a woman that I think so highly of them that I think that they are superior human being. Understand? Never have, never will. Even from my youth, you understand? From my youth growing up. Because I remember, even before me understand what the word mean, my mother used to tell me that I'm neither inferior nor superior to no one. Long before me know that wait to tell, one day she explained what it is to me. But as a little youth, she always tell me that. So me grew up from me around 5 years old, know these words, superior and inferior. Understand? Not saying that I didn't know exactly what it meant at that age until my mother explained to me. Understand? The meaning of being inferior and the meaning of being superior. So me grew up, and because me grew that way, me always tell my kids them from them little bit, just the same. So don't ever make a guy think say you're inferior to him, and don't think that you're superior to no one. You understand? Every single human being have the right to live on earth and to be free. Don't care what color, class, or race it may be. You understand? Understand? I believe in treat a man right. My brother and my sister, just take a tip from him, man. Don't gun down your brother in the street. You understand? Why we have to want to go to prison? Why our people feel as if it's something that is a badge of honor to go to prison. It's no badge of honor. You understand? It's no badge of honor. I volunteered for 6 months to go to a maximum security prison, right? and minister. I did it for 6 months straight. Understand? Twice a week, 6 months. I did it. And when I walk inside the place, understand, see the amount of doors and rail, and when that electric thing open up and once a God walk from you years to next step, next set of God, take you over and walk until you get to your destination. Understand? And each place you go, the door locked behind you. Understand? And I look and I say, boy, why would a man be proud to live in this condition? You know what I mean? And until I said, I've been there. You understand? Most time out of the 6 months, it's two of us. And once in a while, another person would join us, make three of us, inside of a big room, with sometimes 40, 50 men, and that commit every type of crime you can think of. You understand? Every type of crime, from murder to rape, you name it, they're in that room. And we sit with them and talk. You understand? And I look and I say, why a human being would want to give up? Man, they're saying they're for 30 years, 25 years, 10 years, 5 years, all different type of years, and people of different ethnicity, you understand? In this place, locked away, pining away their lives, you understand? When they could have been outside, you understand? And I go in, but I have the option of coming out. I only spend like an hour and a half each time I go. You understand? I only have inside here for an hour and a half. And you can feel that, this is something that, a human being should not be proud to just lock away them life. You understand? Can you imagine a person there for 20 years, 30 years? Because I speak with people that there for 20 years, 10 years, 30 years. In 30 years, the amount of changes that happen in the world that you missed out on. And can you imagine, after 20, 30 or 40 years, they let you out into society, right? You let out into society. Remember, once you go to prison in the United States and you come out, understand? You can't just walk into a place and get a job, because on most application, you're gonna see, one, you're gonna see, are you black or you white? Next thing you're gonna see, have you been arrested in the past 5 years? Have you ever been convicted of a crime? So can you imagine? You have to put stick off yes, because if you don't, they're gonna find out anyway. You stick off yes, you don't get a job. The government said, this is what the government said. Once you go prison, whether you go innocent or you go guilty, you cannot get housing assistance from the government. You cannot come out and say, I want to apply for housing, I want to apply for a student loan because I want to go further my education, you know what I mean? And I want to do something to become a productive member of society. Government said, no, that cannot happen. Understand? So, you have two strikes against you there now. One, you take off your black. Two, you take off your come from prison. You understand? You can't get a job. After spending 30 years, everything changed that you used to. You never spent 10 years. In 5 years, there's so many changes in society. when you come, there's so many different things that you have to adjust to. You understand? You have to adjust back to. And number one, the government say you cannot adjust back into society because there's no allowance, because you have politicians, you understand, who the betterment of human development and growth is none of their concern. Because if that be their concern, I look when I'm and say, all right, I'm doing time in prison. I'm done him time in a prison. You understand? Spend 20 years or 15 years. Bam. You can't go say why you can apply for a student loan because you'd like to see if you can achieve a career where you can gradually get back yourself into society. You want to get a house. You can't get a house to rent. You cannot get a job. What going to happen to you? You're going to go back to prison. And then them say, all right, 3 strike and you're out. Understand? So if your first round, you know what I mean, and you cannot get back into society, what happened to your second round? Then the third round, them lock you away now for life. Your life end. You understand? That's why, first time when I say, a man just come from prison and then him gone back to prison, you that say the person and no ambition and what I'm to them kind of people, but what is the circumstances that force a man that him have to go back? You understand? And as we said, the only time I ever been in prison, I volunteer for going, so I go in and I come out. You understand? I never been arrested in my life. I've never been to prison away from. I volunteer my service. You understand? Because I want to know how these things operate and I want to see when people behind bars, how does it work? You understand? That's why I did it. You understand? I did it and also wonder if, I can talk with somebody to change somebody's perspective and the way they think. You understand? How can you say even one thing to that person to see if that person gonna decide, say, boy, I don't want to go back to that place, when they come out. But to how the government set it up, it is very, 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 very hard. And look how ironic this thing is now. Because you have most black men in that prison. And you have black politicians convince themselves, say, listen, let's last these black men in prison. You understand? I was in America when the crack era started. You understand? I was here when the crack era started. And I see how many people, black people, send away to prison because them depend drugs and them say whether you sell it or them can't with it. Nobody have enough sense to plead their cause and them case and say, all right, a young mother with 2 or 3 children, find herself hooked on crack. Understand? And she have 3 children. Nobody said, let's figure out how we can get this woman the treatment and help her. You understand? Them say, oh, she a crackhead. Yeah, 10 years of prison. She might have a 3-year-old, 5-year-old. You understand? So she have now 2 kids now who have a box from pillar to post. Next thing, them end up in the system same way. Because once some parents gone to prison, most likely they're going to end up in the system. You understand? And nobody for advocate for them. Fast forward, now the opioid, a different type of drug addiction coming now where a lot of white people get involved in these drugs. And here now, even all black politicians jump on the bandwagon and say, no, you can't send the white people to jail. Don't send them to jail. They need treatment. You cannot send them to jail. They need treatment. You understand? It is not fair. And the same black politician that did say, send the white woman go, the black woman go to prison. He made the first to sign and say, no, you cannot send the white woman to prison because he have one or two children in the same age group. So we can't send it. So I'm just showing you, you know, when I see all these hypocrisies with my own eyes, I'm not telling you something that somebody tell me I'm sip on, you know, on TV, so me just attack, you know. I've known people, understand, who have found themselves in the same predicament, understand, because I've been around this place for a good while, understand, to see things and to examine things for myself, understand, and to realize that you got people who don't really care about human being. They don't care about human growth and development. That's none of their concern. You know what I mean? And a lot of people will tell you that, especially black people, it was the first to tell you that color doesn't matter. But any black people will have this idea that color doesn't matter. Got to be the most stupidest person God created. Because color is the only thing that matters. It is the only, one and only thing to the system. Understand? That's why the reason why when I fill up an application, it asks the black or the white. If color didn't matter, that wouldn't be needed on an application for a job, because what they would look at, you qualify, are you qualify for this position to which you apply for. Understand? That would be the criteria. You know what I mean? Your ability, your skills. Understand? Because you got a set of people who will come in and come in a town, and because I'm coming, they don't even know the history. You understand? And my history don't go back far enough. You know what I mean? Just a 40-year history me have in the United States from my personal experience, you know. Just a 40-year history, you know. Just imagine the man will have a 70 and a 80 and a 90 years experience personally. You understand? We can say in the past 50, 60 years, you know, this is what I saw with my own eyes. When we can tell us, when we say, in the last 40 years, this is what I saw, this is what I experienced. You cannot tell me that what I see, what I read, who I know, I didn't know those people. You can't tell me, because you tell me, say, me never knew the person that me know. When me know it in myself, so I know the person. Or you can tell me, say, me never see the things that I see with my own eyes when I saw it. You can't tell me, say, I've never been inside of the prison and volunteer myself to go in the most maximum security prison. You understand? Where the every type of a crime you can think of. The prisoner is there, and me rub shoulder with them, shake hand with them, talk with them. You understand? Them sit just so, and me sit right beside them. You understand? In the midst of them. Understand? That's my experience. No man can tell me say that's not my experience because I did it. I got paperwork to show that I did it, and people who know that I did it. You understand? So if a man gonna tell me say, no, you don't have those type of experience. Who is you? What you talking? What you talking about? You understand? You cannot tell me something don't have the experience when I had the experience when I did the actual thing. You know what I mean? I'm not telling because somebody say, oh, I've been into a maximum security prison, you know, and I talk with certain type of people, you know, and this, and because somebody tell me that now, I may come and I repeat it. Now repeat what somebody say. You understand? I am repeating my personal experience, the things that I have done. You understand? So I tell her, say, he's not a man who afraid to talk to people and to mingle with people, whether they're rich, whether they're poor, you understand? Whether they're black, whether they're white, understand? Me, you know, have them kind of fear and timidness about myself, you understand? When you can't say, yo, you know what I mean? Me afraid to do that. I'm afraid to do this, you understand? So, when you have young men, you understand, who is not willing to be a guide, you know what I mean, and to be a father to their children, you understand, you have to dip on your P's and your Q's with the children when they're young, for say, listen, you have to guide them, you understand, you have to talk to them, you understand, because you don't want them go down the wrong path. Because once them go down the wrong path, it's hard for them to come back up. Because the system makes sure, you know what I mean? You got foreign country where them work with them prisoners in Europe, where them work with them prisoners, you understand? And them decide, say, as long as you can be rehabilitated and we get you back into society, we'll do everything to get you back into society. Work release program to get them back into society so that, you know what I mean, them can come back and live. I mean, I say every single human being, you know, I could be able to be rehabilitated, you know. But some man, you have man in a prison where innocent and in a prison, I wonder, why the hell am I here? How did I get here? And I don't even commit a crime. You have man in a prison right now. I wonder, why am I here and I didn't commit a crime? I didn't even get a crime scene. You understand? I remember, you know, the OJ time, right? OJ Simpson I talk about. One of them said kill him wife, Nicole. You understand? No man don't know if him do it or not. I remember one night I come from work, around, get off work 11 o'clock. And around 10 minutes after 11, somewhere around there, police pulled me over. And this policeman insists him I go thief my driver's license. I insist him not thief my driver's license. Because all of my mind said, this criminal is gonna thief my driver's license and go drop you some crime scene. That's the only thing was going through my mind. Nothing else. Because the man's pulled me over. I'm asking for my license and my registration and I give it to him. And the man come back, walk and can't come back and give me my registration. You understand? I ask him why him stop me. I know him don't give me one reason why him stop me. Him don't give me a ticket. You understand? And him have me there for 1 hour. You understand? And I decide I'm not leaving unless I get my driver's license. You understand? I mean, I tell you somebody else's story. You understand? I tell you what happened to me. You understand? I tell you what happened to me. This policeman pulled me over. I don't have a ticket, a warrant, a ticket out. I don't have a warrant. I've never been arrested nowhere. Some no wanted. You know, what reason a police have there from 11 o'clock Little after 11 till after 12 o'clock. This I say, him not give me back my driver's license. All me tell him say, I'm not leaving my license. I'm not leaving my license. You understand? I'm not leaving my license because he give me back my registration. And this I say, him not give me my license. You understand? Me not have no ticket on my license. Me no wanted. Me no have no warrant. You understand? What would be the reason? No, me not tell her somebody's story. Me not tell her something that somebody say, and me I repeat it. Me I tell her what happened to me personal. You understand? This is not a thing that me I make up. It happened to me personal. You understand? And this guy, I tell him something, nah, left my license. You know him give back my license? I look on him and say, him go and come back up to my car. I say, the only way me I leave my license, you gonna write a statement of what transpired here tonight. I am gonna write a statement of what transpired here tonight. You're gonna sign what I write, and I'm gonna sign what you write. And I leave my license. Because anyhow you're willing to sign, I'm gonna sign what transpired. You pull me over, you take my license and my registration, you decide you're not giving me back my license, and you sign to that. Me sign it, and then I leave my license. The moment me say that to him give him back my license. The moment me say that to him, I didn't raise my voice, because I know say all him want to say, me get mad that him can go raid for him friend them, and either come shoot me or something. So I try to be as calm, collective as possible. Very calm, very cool, not raising my voice. You understand? Not cursing, not swearing. All I'm saying that when I tell him that both of us is going to write a statement, the exact word I use, of what transpired here tonight. You pull me over, you take my registration and my license, you give me back my registration, my registration, and refuse to give me back my license. You're gonna sign to that, I'm gonna sign to it, and I'll be on my way without my driver's license. The moment me said that to him, give me my license after 1 hour. I never know that police have stopped man and keep them on road for 1 hour. Well, if that's not racial profiling, if that's not racist act, if color doesn't matter, you tell me. So all who are gonna say color don't matter, them only can say that when them not in the predicament. You understand? And if I was a irritable person, were easy to get irritable, and get mad, maybe I wouldn't be here because they shoot me and say me I resist arrest or me I do this or me I do some things so me not do call some kind of word, I not even know if I pronounce them. You understand? And say, but I was just so calm, sitting in my car, just calm and cool. You understand? This I say, nah move. You understand? Nah move. Me lock up, can't stop. Nah move. You understand? I say, you gotta go on. You gotta go on. Oh, you step back me. I say, I'm not leaving my license. I'm not leaving my license. You understand? I'm gonna leave it. You understand? But when we look on them, I say, this is what I'm gonna write, and you're gonna sign it. So you realize that, shit, this one I'm not dumb. So I'm not dealing with a dummy. Why me make this mistake and stop this one? Because this one not dumb. You understand? He must say it to himself, say, shit, man, I stop the wrong one, man. I stop the wrong one. Because I think they dumb. This is not one I dumb one. You understand? This is one that's smarter than me. The moment he said that to him, after an hour, put my license in my hand. and give it back to me. You know what I mean? Put it back in my wallet. I'm a drive away. You understand? That's my story. You understand? I can tell you exactly where it happened, which town it happened, when it happened. You understand? So, you know what I say. Understand? I know so many men in a prison, innocent, didn't commit a crime. And I wonder, what the hell am I doing here? You understand? Because that could have led to an altercation. That is more than provocation. You understand? That is a policeman overstep them bounds, their authority. That's a criminal act a policeman commit on me. That's a criminal act. You understand? A man will take an oath to serve and to protect, willing to perform a criminal act. You understand? Because anytime a man wants to steal something that doesn't belong to him, that's a criminal act. To steal something that doesn't belong to you. Why he want to steal my driver's license? Only God can tell. Can never tell me why he want to steal my driver's license. But I was smart enough to make him know, say, this is one of the fool you buck upon. You understand? This is one of the fool you buck upon. You understand? And when him see that, you understand? Put my license back in my hand. Put it back in my wallet. And be on my way. You understand? So, when people say they want police reform, and you got people out there that say they're not for it, you understand? Them don't have your interest. You understand? They don't have your interest. They don't have black people interest. Because judicial reform, when a black man and a white man commit the same offense, and the black man is likely to get 3 and 4 times the sentence that his white counterpart get. You don't tell me that need judicial reform. The court system need reform. You understand? When police have that type of power, that they can just harass people. I remember this youth that used to date my niece. And him say, everywhere, it's around 30 years ago, everywhere this particular policeman see me, would have pull him over and call him by name, my jive. And man, we just call him by name, what I saying, and just tell him, pull over, just drive outside and call him my name. And he said, this man do it once, him do it twice, do it 3 times. You would say, you know something? I left out of the city here. Understand? Find myself someplace else. Because once you see a man think that he have that type of authority over you, understand? That him can just harass you wherever him see you, that you left over 30 years and you come back this side. Still in the United States. Don't come back this side. Understand? I remember, I see him, I said, I said, this is what happened. That I decided to say, nah, give them man there, them kind of power out there over me. To just harass me anywhere them see me. I make my life a living hell. You understand? Because him do it, and him have him friend them will do the same thing to the youth, young youth. Want blight to the youth future. The youth spot it and just say, them people are, I'm blighting my future. You understand? So, I left the city, and him left and he never come back. You understand? And the youth are do all right. We shot him live. You understand? And they do good. You understand? Because in realize you got some people, they are demon from the pit of hell. You understand? Their intention is to see how they can blight other people's future. They want to see how they can stop your future, stop your growth, stop your development. They want to end people's lives so that them grandchildren don't even know them. Them great-grandchildren don't even know them. Stop them family line. You got some demon where Satan sent, agent of the devil himself, Lucifer himself, walking on 2 foot, who decided that they want to stop human growth and development because their mind is Luciferian. Their mind is evil. Them think evil. Waking up in the morning, going to bed, they think evil. You understand? What evil can I done to another human being? These are not people who will go around and say, who can I help? What good can I do in the world? You know what I mean? Who can I help to give a bright future? Who can I pass on a good word to? Who can I give $1? Who can I pay them school fee? Who can I pay them rent? Who can I buy 2 books and give? You understand? They don't think like that. You got people who believe, who can I hand their life? Who can I hurt in the most evil way? You got people who think like that. And there's nothing you can do as a human being to have their mind, their mind, growth and development for the betterment of humanity. You understand? Oh, it can help them. But my duty as a human being is to figure out how can I help a human being and make them life a little bit easier. You understand? Understand? You understand? Who can I make them life a little bit easier? Who can I bless? You understand? That's why I can say goodness and mercy always follow me all the days of my life. You know what I mean? I dwell in God's house. You know what I mean? The food always be on my table. You understand? Always. You understand? Because you hear a song, a Jamaican brother sing a song and say, blessing that run me down. From east, west, north and south. Everywhere me go, blessing that run me down. I can say it like that. Say, blessings that run me down. You understand? Blessings that run me down. You know what I mean? Bless God for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Knowing that I am capable, you understand, to talk and to do things and to experience things, you understand, and know how to live in a hurt, know how to live in a Babylon, because it's rough. It's rough. There are a lot of people who want to see the defeat of humanity. So come back to the fatherhood now. You know what I mean? Young man, try to figure out how to be a good father. You say if you can't figure out how to be a good father, there's a book in the Bible called Proverbs. That Proverbs have every scenario and guideline and instruction to any kind of situation that you can find yourself into. The book of Proverbs. If you want to be a good father, read Proverbs. You want to be a good mother, read Proverbs. You want to be a good child, read Proverbs. You want to be able to be one that can run your own affairs, read Proverbs. The book of Proverbs is a very powerful, powerful book. It tells you about the virtuous woman. It tells you about the good son. It tells you about the son that is void of understanding. It tells you about the son that will seek knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It tells you about the son that will listen to good instruction. It tells you about the father that will guide him son. The book of Proverbs is very, very rich. You don't have to be religious, you know what I mean? Because it is practical solution for everyday life. Understand? The book of Proverbs. You don't even have to believe in God. Because what the Proverbs is gonna teach you, it's gonna teach you how to live. You see? Because of wisdom. You know what I mean? Because Mr. Man read the book of Proverbs so many times. You know what I mean? When that police guys tried to steal my driver's license, all me can remember, you know, a soft answer, turn it away wrath, but grievous words, it's gonna stir up anger. So you got to learn, because here I am on a dark, lonely road. I mean, after 11 o'clock at night till 12 o'clock at night, me alone with a man with a gun, who I look for a reason to take my life. I look for a reason to take my life, because if I never look for a reason to take my life, I'm going to steal my driver's license. Understand? But because he's a man who have to use wisdom, that's not the time for to raise my voice and say, give me my license. Mom, license, boy. Hey, boy. Give me. Me not have a gun. Him have a gun. You understand? So I got to realize, soft answer, a wise answer can turn away his wrath from me. But if I give him one grievous word, you understand, even though I am wrong, because he was a criminal, even though his intent and the content of his heart is criminality, you understand? They cannot give him a reason to shoot me and left my children without my father. You understand? And put on some kind of charge or some kind of things we're not guilty of. You understand? So we have to use wisdom. Wisdom. And make him put back my license in my hand. Can I give it in my hand? And even though it take an hour, if him forgive me got my license in my hand, him did put it back in my hand. You understand? So you have to learn wisdom. Wisdom is better than even silver and gold. Wisdom, you have to know when there's a time for everything. There's a time to even get mad. But you got to know when it's not your time. You have to know. Too many black men end up in a prison. Too many black men being gunned down in the street. You understand? And they don't think. Why should you just give away your life 20, 30 years without no future. And when you come back, you can't even get a place to live. You understand? If a good Samaritan come along and give you a job, because the government set it that you don't supposed to work once you go to prison. You understand? The government set it that you don't supposed to get a job. You understand? Else someone said, put it on it, say, was you convicted the last 5 years? You go to prison. You're this, you're black, you're that. So make sure you put everything on the application. Who are going to employ you? Very few people. And you have to be at your best behavior if a man employ you. Because anything go wrong, if somebody steal something, even though might not you might even you feel away. All right, another example. Again, I was working at this nursing home years ago. You understand? This most of this story, man, so much of them, right? This when I was saying now, this happened at least 30, 35 years ago. I was working at this nursing home, right? And oh, nursing home go, they have a feeding room. And like for around 3 weeks straight, both nursing aid said somebody going on them purse and thief out their money. They're the only black person on the building on that side of the wing. You understand? And almost every day, somebody say they miss $20, then it's $40. And this, I'm telling one time, I say, I must lie them people I tell because me the only black man there, no? But nobody never come to me and say, you thief for money now. But everybody attack us, where they miss. I said, God, I said, although me know say I know me a thief them money, you know. I said, I feel embarrassed because me the only black man there. You understand? And the people say they miss the money. And I know say me not have nothing to do with it because me not thief a man things. The one thing me not do. One day went all the way to the feeding room. And this guy we used to come there every lunchtime. One of the nurse forget something and go back around and go look. And when they look, see the white boy with a bag, a woman pocketbook. We say some people say handbag, some say pocketbook. In her hand. I said, what are you doing, man? And the boy run through the back door with the pocketbook and would never drop it. And some other people start running him down. And never drop it and run out of the building and gone with the woman pocketbook. Normally, him just take out the money and leaves the whole thing. But this time, because the woman caught him with it in her hand, he didn't have time to take out the money. You understand? So him run with the whole thing. And here now, that guy come there every time. You know when the lunch thing come up. And because he have a grandmother in the nursing home. He work there now. And every time when the lunch thing come around, he always come around every single day. You understand? And I saw what they going to find out. Who say God is a revealing God, you know. You understand? Because me there, I'm tell you, me embarrass because just imagine, you hear all the woman them say, money missing out of them thing. I'm the only black man in the place. You understand? Did they work for me honest, hard-earned money, and you hear that. You hear it Monday, you hear it Tuesday, you hear it Wednesday, you hear it this week, and you hear it the next week coming. And everybody, I'm there. I said, God, That's all one night time, you know, things them just say that because they want to get rid of me, you know. Honestly, that was one of the thoughts that come in my head, you know. So them people just say this thing because they want me to leave the job or something like that, you know. Because everybody has said they miss money. This one has said they miss money to them wallet. That one has said they miss money to them pocketbook. This one has said they miss money. Because all that woman, them, they don't walk with them pocketbook, them put them pocketbook one place, you understand? And money start to miss me. Well, I think over a 2-week span, money missing almost every day. You understand? Out of it. You understand? And the woman so happened to come and catch the boy with her pocketbook and never get the time to take out her wallet, take out her money and put back the pocketbook. You understand? He never gets the time to do that. So when him see the man, I said, wait, don't do. He just run. You understand? And they must have sent police guy me. I not even know how it did end up, you understand? Because his grandmother was a patient at the nursing home. See what I mean? So I know the police did involved. Me never ask no question. Oh, you know, because all in the mind, I come home with there, me excited and I tell my wife and I say, listen, you see me, I tell her, them I say, oh, money missing every day. Them find the boy will do it. And me happy. Because no, all the little cloud that come over me. Cause just imagine you're there at a place where I work with pure white people. The only black person there. And money been missing. Nobody never looked at me one day and say, are you steal the money? But everybody attack me here. You understand? Everybody attack me here. You understand? And even though me know so I have nothing to do with it, that would be that could never even come in my thought. I would have never even think about that. You understand? It wouldn't even come in my thought. But because you are there and the thing happen and people are talk about it, them talk about it yesterday, them talk about it today, and you was there. Don't any man tell me so them wouldn't feel a way, them would be lying. Or maybe not even lying, but I don't know, but I did feel a way. I feel it, I felt it. I come home and I said to my wife, I said, every day I go work now, I say, you know, money missing. And I must lie them people that tell because, oh come, every day money missing. Oh come they come take money. When I see no money, nobody come take money. But not because I didn't see it, who taking it. The money was truly been missing. You understand? And I did feel embarrassed. Just imagine you're there at a place and for 2 weeks straight, daily, somebody thief their money. You're only one there who is different. Me and nobody there, not a friend. Me and nobody now meet up after work. Cause when I done work, I jump in my car and I come in my yard. You understand? Me and none of them are not a friend. We not go out together. We not congregate. You understand? Cause and you hear people that say, money is missing. And I pay white people around and there's a black man there. And I hear that on a daily basis. Tell me how you gonna feel. Even though you know so you're innocent. And it so happened that the woman happened to see the boy with him purse and pocketbook. You don't get the time to grab out the purse and take out the money. And I said, and when the woman see me, I said, nah, I left this. Understand? I said, nah, I left this. And I'm run with it. Because by the time she call out, you know, everybody run, come on and see what happened. And we see me run through the back door with the person and man. And I said, oh, nah, I left this. Understand? And I said, and the circle. So everybody have their own story. We can't tell, you know what I mean? Every man have their own story, you understand? Every man have things, their own experience, you understand? But what we are deal with is fathers and mothers raise some children together. And women, if you want to see the children live a life of decency, raise a son to be fathers, raise a son to be a husband and a father. And mothers raise a daughter to be a wife and a mother. You understand? Raise up. So what I mean by that? So in your young days, in your school years, in your college days, you know what I mean? You vet the right person. Find out what is their intention, how them see themselves in the future, what type of family they want. You know what I mean? Because don't say you want a baby with a guy because the guy cute and him nice, and him say, and the man will say, him don't want to have children. Because you have some woman say, oh, Johnny's so cute. I love to give him a baby. Johnny said, him don't want no responsibility. You understand? Him don't want children. You understand? You said, oh, this girl, man, damn, she got it. She got it. Say, look, me not look for a husband. Me don't want no husband. Me no plan to settle down. You understand? And you say, all right, give her a baby. And then, yeah, man, married to me. She don't want to settle down. A problem you put yourself in. You understand? Because she was not raised to be a mother and a wife. You understand? And she don't believe that she could be a mother and a wife and still have a career. She don't, that's none of her thing. She don't believe in that, right? So how you gonna try to convince this person who their thought, the integrity is not intact in that form? You understand? They don't know how to be honest. They don't know how to think pure. You understand? So you can't just say because that you want, the person not gonna want that. So you have to vet the person properly and know, and sometimes the parents have to involve, whether they want to believe it or not. You understand? You want to know what, it's a parental upbringing. Again, it's another thing. You understand? What type of parent that person have? What type of example they have? The parental guidance and development. It's all about. Those are necessary things. You understand? Don't say, yeah, man, she's fine. Man, she know how to do her thing, man. When you're in bed, man, I feel like I'm in heaven. That might be so. You understand? That might be so. You understand? This guy, does he have a future? Is he want to live a decent life? I want to live a life, I said, a life of gangster. I say, yo, in a day now, I can't dead, In a day now, I can't go to prison, because, listen, he's a man like this, You know what I mean? I think I'm going to live past 25, I think I'm going to live past this, I don't want to live past that, Anything now, I'm ready for go to prison, Then, you bring a guy in your life. You have the third or fourth baby mother. And then you have to put money on them commissary. I call her, yo. You want something for my book, You don't put nothing for my book all month, Remember, you have a child for me now. You have to take care of the child. That's all. I probably have 2 children, 3 children for him. And I'll call you and tell you, say, yo, you have to put something on them book. You understand? Because he wants something on them book. You understand? You have to stay outside and mind him in a prison and take care of the children. You understand? Because why? You never vet right. You understand? You look on how the plumber can fit the pipe and lay the pipe. You understand? And that is all. It's a good plumber. He know to lay pipe good. And that's all you see you want. Because it's a good plumber. And you know to lay pipe. So you decide that you will take care of everything. You understand? Or people got to start to think smart. You understand? That's why I tell you nowadays, say, all different type of family can work. I'm gonna see the way to work. You understand? I'm gonna see which way to work. I don't care what no guy wants to say. So a woman have me along with a man. It's a woman and a man raised me. As a matter of fact, my mother and my father, came look a backdrop. My mother and my father married. And by the time my mother and my father, by the time I born, my mother and my father, my biological father split up. Because my biological father have somebody that my mother been good to, pregnant at the same time when I was in my mother belly. My father gets somebody else pregnant and the marriage break up. Then divorce. Then my mother met my stepfather. They married. The ancient times. They spent almost 60 years together until both of them die. You understand? And so me raised with my stepfather. My stepfather and my mother married when I was 5 years old. They've been together, I think, 1 or 2 years before that, till they get married and been together. You understand? And if my father, because my mother wouldn't stand for that, say, knowing that she's pregnant with me, and then me's a few months older than my sister. You understand? So, I know what I'm saying. You understand? And that no means my father never loved me and cared for me. Because I know him love me. You understand? I know him care. I know who is my biological father because my mother was married before I was born. But my mother would not put up with certain things. So that's when it split up. You understand? To God be the glory. You know, my stepfather is a father to me. My father, my real father. love me, care for me, but the bond and the love when I come to develop for my stepfather, my biological father, you understand? The love is there for him, but that bond that I developed with my stepfather was more than what I have with my father. So you still have good men out there today, understand? And young ladies, take pride in yourself, you understand? Know your worth, know your value, you understand? Know your worth. Bring up children, you understand? Bring up your children. Family value is very important. We know that many today want to break down the family. Because anarchy and strife and all kind of things in the home. We tell us, say, what the people start to redefine family. Man start to say, me a mother. Woman start to say, me a father. I love my children dearly. I give my life for them. But I cannot be my children's mother. This is impossible. I love my grandchildren dearly. I cannot be my children's grandmother. It's totally impossible for me to be my grandchildren grandmother. So all who push this kind of narrative, they must know why they got this type of agenda. Look at me. How could a man like me, a manly man like me, I would say, me and children mother? Look, God bless you. God keep you. You know what I mean? You know, God bless you and keep you. And knowing that, listen, we want to get back to true family value, wherein man, the man, woman be woman. And young people want to see themselves playing the role as they ought to play. A man be a man, a woman be a woman. And don't confuse the family foundation. Blessings, blessing, and guidance. You know what I mean? I don't matter who wants to push them different narrative, you know. You understand? I don't care who want to push them different narrative. You understand? But the narrative that I am going to push, I would like to see the family structure come back together where men can guide them sons and them daughter, and women know them rule and man know them rule, and don't confuse the children. You understand? And make the children realize, you know what I mean? These young girl nowadays and young man nowadays I say, yo, I want my body count for you be high, you know? You understand? You know what I mean? I'm being on my 150 or my 200 or my 1,000. Some people want bring all them body count up to 1,000, 2,000. You understand? Then when you're ready now, see all them different spirit depositing in you, you know. You understand? And you depositing all them different spirit, you know. You understand? The body count. You understand? I want to see young people pride in themselves. Say, I am wife material. You understand? I can look at them and say, yo, you know what I mean? That's a wife, you know. You understand? She gonna raise her children. I would like any woman on the live, or if a man on the live, tell your woman to read Proverbs chapter 31. And you as a man, read Proverbs chapter 1 and Proverbs chapter 2. You understand? Read, young ladies, read Proverbs chapter 31. All of my 3 children used to sit down. And that's one book I make my children read. Me and them read it together. So, you understand? No other book in the Bible. Me sit down with the children and say, all right, we're gonna read Proverbs. You know, maybe tell them, say, read St. John this, or read that, or read that. But when it comes to Proverbs, you understand? Me sit down with them and me make you read one verse. You read a verse. We read a verse. Then I say, explain what that verse meant to you in your own word. Don't tell me what the verse said. Don't read back the verse and tell me what the verse said. But in your own words, tell me what that verse in Proverbs meant to you. I'm going to do this with all the children. It's the only book in the Bible. I'm going to sit down with the children because it's an instruction of the Father instructing the children. So that's why I do it with the book of Proverbs. I sit down with them and I say, I read this verse, and sometimes I read 3-4 verse. I'm saying you read the next 3-4 verse. You need to read the next 3-4 verse and break it down in your own word. You understand what that meant to you, what it is saying to you as an individual. You understand? Because the book of Proverbs. I don't think a man should go married to a woman and listen to him say, you listen me, go read the book of Proverbs. Read exact Proverbs 31. Proverbs 30 and 31. Understand? Make your girlfriend or your boyfriend before, or your fiancé, we want to call them before them, think of even starting children. Just read them 2 chapters there and say, and the man, read 1 and 2. Understand? Understand. If you're going to be a father, understand? You know, what is the requirement of being a dad? Understand? And if you want to be a wife, what is the requirement for a wife? A virtuous woman. The thing that a virtuous woman will pride herself in doing. You understand? If you don't want to say me old fashioned, and if you want to say, you know, that a whole time thing, that's why I never got jail nor prison. And I never bail one of my children out of jail. Understand? So if you want to think say it no work, and a whole time thing, you understand? Proverbs again say, train up a child in the way that they should go, and when them old, them won't depart from it. Training is different from teaching. Training is a precision. Why you don't teach a soldier to shoot a gun? You train a soldier to shoot. Why a person that do karate, you don't teach them to execute the proper kick or punch? You know, why you do? You train them. Training different from teaching. Training into to bring precision and preciseness. Constant repetition. Bring out a mastery within that repetition, by constantly practice the same maneuver and skills over and over and over until you perfected it. That's the difference between training and teaching. You can't just tell them it one time and you say you train them. It is constant review, constant precision, execution of the technique that you're teaching. You understand? That's the difference between teaching and training. That's why you don't train us, you don't teach a soldier, you train the soldier. You understand? Because training develop skills and power. You understand? So blessings, guidance, protection, one love, one heart. You know what I mean? It's KOJ, as usual. What we come to do is to teach and to preach, but not in the way that some people will do it. You know what I mean? In the way to make things better for all, man. You know what I mean? You have people from Lebanon and all about. You know what I mean? That's another thing I'm going to start to ask people to tell me where they're coming from, you know, so that I can shout them out. You know what I mean? And things. So I'm grateful for everyone who stopped by my live and continue to be a part of the KOJ. Please share out the live when I come on. And if you have never subscribed to my live, please do so. You know what I mean? You understand? Because I always don't come to preach. I'm not here to tell about religion and, you know, who is wrong and who is right, or for religion are the best. But what I'm here to talk about, you know, the human growth and development and how we can become better human beings to love one another, you understand? And help one another along the way and make things a little bit easier for each other. You understand? And it grieves my heart to see all black men are gun down them one another in the street all over the world. You understand? We are the people that come through great tribulation. Let us learn how to bless one another, care for one another. You understand? Learn that. You understand? You understand? Learn how to bless. Africa, I'm coming back on the continent soon. You understand? Africa, I'm coming back on the continent. Pretty soon I'm back on the continent. You understand? So, guidance and love. You understand? Guidance and love to all mankind. You understand? Remember this. Until the philosophy that all one race superior and another race inferior is discredited, you abandon that. Take it away from your faculties. Take it away from your mind that a race is better, higher, or lower than another race. Our God love another race more than our love our other race. There's no such thing. Get those type of devilish philosophy away from your faculties. Don't retain it in your brain, in your mind, in your spirit, in your body, in your heart, in your soul. You understand? Every man have an equal right to live and to be free. Don't care what color, class, or race you may be. You understand? Blessing, blessing, blessing. You know what I mean? Blessings, 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 blessings. Remember that. Every man has an equal right to live. Color is the only thing that matters. The melanin between your skin is precious. You understand? But it don't mean that you are higher or a lower being. God just create each man different. You understand? Until the color of a man's skin be of no more significance than the color of your eyes. That means the eye color, whether a man have blue eye, brown eye, puss eye, dog eye, what kind of eye you want to call it. No matter kind of the color eye, shape, it doesn't matter. That means God love you more than how he love the next man. Whether you have blonde hair, gray hair, purple hair, black hair, you understand? The pigmentation of your skin, the shade or color doesn't matter where God is concerned. Because he make every man in his own image, in his own likeness. The children in Jamaica want food, shelter, raiment. The children in Afghanistan want food, shelter, raiment. They want to go to school. When they're sick, they need medical attention. The one in Iraq, Iran, the same. India, America, is the same. Where they are back, you're white. Don't matter your ethnicity. The children need the same thing. They need a comfortable place to sleep. Understand? How you want to advocate for your children to have the best and the next man's children, you think should have the worst. You understand? You want your children to sleep in a comfortable bed, and you tell the next man, say, put his child in a puddle of water to sleep. You understand? We come to preach righteousness in regards to race. There's no super race. There's no better race. You understand? And we cannot see evil and atrocities and afraid to speak on evil, because every man want their children to eat food, to wear proper clothes. We all want that same thing for the children. You understand? You want to know that if your child's sick, you can take them to the hospital and then get proper treatment. You want to know this morning the child wake up, your child can go to school and live. And no children should live in a house that they be mistreated, you know what I mean? Abused, whether mentally, sexually, or otherwise. You understand? Let the child be the child. You understand? A child shouldn't be wondering what I'm going to eat for dinner tonight. It should be the parents' responsibility to make provision. You understand? So that the child can concentrate on their schooling. You know what I mean? You have people all over the world who don't want children to go to school. Stop this madness, because stop a child from going to school. That means blighted in the child's future. You know what I mean? You have religion who believe that, women shouldn't learn to read and children shouldn't learn to read and doing all these kind of heinous things. It is not right. You know what I mean? It is not godly. It's devilish, demonic. You know what I mean? Treat people with respect. You understand? Don't hate a person because of their ethnicity, because of the geographical location to which they're born or which they live. Treat everyone fairly. Advocate for the things that is right. You cannot say you're godly, but your action is devilish and demonic. If you're godly, you got to advocate for the things that is right, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are lovely. If there's any virtue, if there's any care, think on these things, and God bless you.